Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakodash, and the honors to the apostles and others great Muslim salutations to the hopeful elect. This is your brother, I'm Noah Allah from Gemma, Chicago, and coming back with you with another lesson. And I'm going to go ahead and go into a quick testimony, and it was about me getting pulled over, but I'm not going to go too much into detail about it, but nonetheless, I was safe. I was alright. The only thing that I had to deal with is, fines, fees, court, and charges pressed against me. And basically, I just got pulled over, and this was a week ago. I got pulled over, alright, but I wasn't arguing it or anything, but, in the scriptures, it tells you to agree with thy adversary quickly. And so I agreed with thy adversary. And, we're still in captivity. Alright, we're still in hell. Alright, Esau's still in rulership. Of course, we understand that Esau decrees unrighteous decrees, but us as, us Israelites alright, we pretty much can't do anything about it. Alright? Because at the end of the day, it's punishment, really. It's punishment at the end of the day, but hey, we're not in power, alright? Esau decrees unrighteous decrees, and there's nothing that we could do about it as of right now, right? What it says, Matthew 5:25, it says, agree with thine adversary quickly while thou art on the way with him, lest at any time thy adversary deliver thee to the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officer, and they'll be cast into prison. And hey, typically what Jake be doing when they get pulled over in a scenario like that, alright, they'll start arguing with their adversaries, alright, they'll argue against the police, alright, and hey, that's only going to cause more, you're basically putting more fuel to the fire, so to say. Alright, you're basically stirring up strife, and it can lead you into trouble, alright? Of course, you're not supposed to tell the officer everything, alright? Simply, you could just go ahead and say, here's my insurance, my license, alright? I will not answer any questions without my lawyer, which I forgot to use that, but in this scenario, I was too late. I was told to step out of the vehicle, and so I did so. And hey, you gotta use wisdom, alright? You gotta use wisdom against your enemies, alright? Walk with wisdom to them that are without. And I was doing fine. I didn't get injured or anything like that. But, I did got charges pressed against me, though. Alright? And, hey, it didn't really bother me. I mean, it bothered me. It did bother me. Alright? I'm about to lose like thousands of dollars now, but hey, what can I do about it? If I argued back, alright, the situation could have gone a whole lot worse. But hey, in this truth, you're gonna catch all kinds of hell. Alright, financial woes, financial struggles, alright, infirmities within your body, bodily afflictions, alright, all kinds of woes, alright. Your vehicle might not work all of a sudden, alright. Things like these will happen, alright. It's part of this walk. But nonetheless, it says, 1 Peter 4:12 it says, "Beloved, thinking not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is the trial, as though some strange thing happened unto you. But rejoice inasmuch as ye are partakers of Yahweh's suffering, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad." Like again, we're supposed to catch hell on this side, right? We sinned against Yahweh Hashem, Yahushua, and so so our Lord is chastening us, all right? And it's only for our own good. Right? The Lord is chastening us for our own good, all right? And just like as the Lord in the scriptures it says, the elect are tried as gold is tried in the fire, all right? You're gonna go through all kinds of hell, and hey, you gotta handle it appropriately. All right, you gotta deal with it. All right, and hey, catching hell is also us keeping the word of the Lord's patience, because hey, we're still doing the work. All right, we're still doing the Lord's will to the best of our ability. All right, and with that, it comes with trials and tribulations. All right. The scriptures also tell you that he that endured to the end, the same shall be saved. So of course, we're going to catch all kinds of hell. Alright? This is not our rest. And it says, verse 14, "If ye be reproached for the name of Yahushua, happy are ye, for the spirit of glory and of Yahweh resteth upon you, and on their part he is evil spoken of, on your part he is glorified." And may the Lord will be glorified in us, and all right, as we catch hell. All right, the Lord might even be in your favor when it comes to going to court. All right, just gotta pray about it. Just gotta pray. This is the condition of the battle. Alright? We're not supposed to enjoy ourselves here on this side. Sheep. I'm gonna get it. Matthew 10:16, "Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves." And that's how we gotta be around these people, all right? Because we're sheep, all right? We're helpless, all right? I mean, select it. We're vulnerable, is what I meant to say, all right? Because they, look at Jake, all right? We're compared as a. All we can do is just dig our heads into the dirt. Really, we have no power on this side. All right. I mean, our only power is Yahweh Bashem, Yahushua. But hey, there's nothing that we can do physically against Esau Edom. All right. We got to wait upon Yahweh Bashem, Yahushua's return, and with that, we got to move wisely. Because, hey, we're in the midst of wolves. All these people are against us. Esau is against us. All right, that's our enemy. All right. These people in the world are our enemy too. All right, these heathens are our enemies too. But we gotta apply wisdom. We gotta move with wisdom against these people, man. All right. We gotta be wise, and we gotta, we gotta be as harmless as doves, all right? And of course, well, what happened with my scenario when I got pulled over and I was told to get out the car. Of course, I got arrested and all. But, it felt like the entire process, those officers were really trying to get a reaction out of me. And it was bothering me. It was irking the hell out of me. I felt like lashing out. But I just sat there and I took it. I sat there. They were giving me attitude and all this, that, and the third, trying to get me to admit something. But I stayed calm. I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. I'm already here. I'm already arrested. I mean, there's nothing else much that I could do about it. So, and I got let out free eventually that day, and everything was alright. I didn't get physically harmed or anything. I was all good. But hey, the water to Yahweh Hashem, Yahushai at the end of the day, because the situation could have gotten worse if I reacted. If I reacted not appropriately. But yeah, that. Hope this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh Hashem, Yahushai, and Shalom.